Hello once again to those of you who ever watch me. Today we are looking at my garden, summer 2024. Big difference from 2023. I promised some friends from a class that I took that I would show them a garden tour. So for Richie, Sean, Jordan, and anybody else interested in seeing this, here's the garden tour. So this right here is corn. This is popcorn. This is butter lettuce that's gone to flower, marigolds, and then these are bush beans. And I interplanted bush beans all throughout the garden to help with nitrogen fixation. This is a lamb's ear that I just let go to flower because I thought it looked cool. Those are daylilies. This is what's called a sunchoke or a Jerusalem artichoke. It grows sunflowers and the roots are edible and it tastes like a potato with a hint of sunflower seeds. If we move on, we've got some more bush beans and a small potato plant right there. It was a late season potato plant. And then this guy I planted way earlier. That's a single potato plant that takes up this entire chunk. Moving on, we've got some moss rose. These are succulents that bloom every morning and then their flowers recede and then they bloom again the next morning. Some more bush beans. This right here is a couple of potatoes. Potato plants in a bucket. There's another potato plant right there in the pot. Some more popcorn plants. And right here we have another potato plant. Here, the sad looking plant right here is another Jerusalem artichoke, which I split up because I got impatient and wanted to eat the roots to try it for the first time. And so I dug them up and then I split his roots and ate a couple of them, fried them up like potato chips. And they were really good. And I tried to replant him. We'll see if he takes. And we have some more popcorn. And right there we have another potato plant. This is another potato plant right here. We have some mint back there. And then right here we have a bush cherry, Carmine Jewel. We've got one there and one over there. Sorry. Let me focus this right there. And then we have a goji berry bush there and a goji berry bush there. We have giant sunflowers right here. 2 of them. A whole bunch of bush beans. And we've got a canna flower right there. It's a very leafy tropical plant. We go across the little bridge right here. And we have some dug out swales that I let the brush kind of flow into when it rains and then it grows into grass. So we have a whole lot of bush beans. Got canna, some hollyhock, and then we've got a couple of nasturtiums that are getting burned by the sun. But they'll make it. And we've got our sunflowers up close. That's how big the leaves are. Across the bridge again. And here we have some irises and another bush bean. Right here we have a arch in progress to where the climbing the climbing pole beans will be able to trellis up and shade out the roof. And then here we have some more Jerusalem artichokes. Another sad Jerusalem artichoke that I tried to transplant. He may come back. He's still standing up, relatively straight. And then we have some bush beans. And over here we have potatoes. Big potato plant. Planted a single one there, and he took up this entire trunk right here. He took over so much that he actually overtook a peanut plant. If you look, these leaves are different from these leaves. This is a peanut plant. There's a little potato flower. And for those of you who didn't know, potatoes actually grow berries. And you get little potato berries. Right there. They only grow when there's enough moisture consistently throughout the season. So here's the pole beans, trellising up that little tomato cage. Here is a raised planter that I made, and as you can see, squirrels like to dig in it, so gotta figure out something for that. There's another potato plant that has started growing into the path because he likes the sun, and he's huge. There's my foot, and there's the potato plant. There's another iris, and there's another canna. Continue on through. Here are some carrots. This one looks like it's stressed, and so he's going to flower. So we'll have to harvest them soon. There's another iris. Pretty sad because he's got no sun. There's another potato plant also growing into the pathway. These are chia seed plants. So I just planted chia seeds from the store. So I wanted to see what they would grow into. They grow into these weird floppy plants that don't really smell good, but they provide shade for these plants in here, which right here is chamomile, and all the way back in here, under here we have mint. So they're hiding in there. It's a mound of grass that I planted, and then little canna who's been eaten alive by the grasshoppers. Over there's junk, needs to be cleaned out. As you can see, there's a lot of work I still have to do. And right here we have a blueberry plant. Hasn't fruited this year. We have blueberry plant there, and a blueberry plant here. And right here we have a strawberry plant. And it looks like he's dried out. Needs some water probably, but the main one is doing alright. And then over here we have my flagstone patio that has overgrown and it needs to be cut. Right there, these yellow flowers. That is persicula. And then I have some grass and clover interplanted in between the cracks. Some moss rose. As you can see, they've bloomed. And then we have some marigolds. These are carrots that have gone to flower, so that I can harvest their seeds and replant them next year. Right here we have daisy that decided to flop over. Maybe an animal or raccoon kicked it over. There's some more irises. Right here we have salvia. Bloomed a whole bunch this year. And he's looking a little dry now. Over here we have some more moss rose. And that is the garden. So now I just got to clean it up.